Mangal Bhavan Amangal Hari, Dravahu Dashrath Ajar Bihari. Om Tulsi Dasai Nama, Om Valmikya Nama, Om Gauripataye Nama, Om Sapatnakaya Laxmane Nama, Om Shatrugnya Nama. Salutations to the wife. Om Hanumat Nama. Both the brothers Shri Ramchandraji and Laxmanji started searching for Shri Sitaji in the forest like a bereft man. The one who could never feel the sorrow of union and separation. He also appeared in a detached form. In this way, the character of Shri Ramchandraji is very strange, which is known only by well-versed, experienced people. How can they know those who are bound in delusion and who keep something else in their heart? At the same time Shri Mahadevji saw Shri Ramchandra with full eyes. But on seeing so much greed arose in the heart that they used to gaze at the ocean of beauty. Got engaged in knowing the time was wrong, did not recognize his life. And, O Satchidananda, the purifier of the world, Cupid saying Hail to you Shri Shivji, who destroyed in this way, Shri Shivji, the abode of mercy, was taking Shri Satiji along with him. Being happy again and again in his mind. Seeing his condition, doubt arose in Satiji's mind as well. The doubt is that Shri Shankarji is the world worshipper and the God of the whole world, to whom even gods, ordinary people and sages bow their heads. That Shankarji has bowed down to a king's son by calling him Satchidanand and Paramdham. And seeing her beauty, they are so engrossed that even till now that love continues unabated in their hearts and does not stop even if it is stopped. In this way Shri Satiji thinks in her mind that the Brahma who is all-pervading, unborn, illusion-less, art-less, unique, discrimination-less God, whom even the Vedas do not know. Or will they come in human form by wearing a body? Even if this be so, Lord Vishnu who has assumed a body for the deities, and who has come with the position of omniscience like Shankar, is he wandering like a fool in search of Lee? Because Lord Vishnu, the Lord of Lakshmi, is the enemy of demons and the abode of knowledge, then Shankarji's above mentioned, Jaya Satchidanand Jag Pavan, speech also cannot be false. Because everyone knows that Shivji is omniscient. Such immense doubt arose in Satiji's mind that beautiful intelligence could not spread in her heart in any way. Then even though Satiji did not reveal that doubt, Lord Shankarji, who is inward, knew everything and said, O Sati, listen, you have the nature of a woman, never bring such doubt in your heart. Because whose story has been sung by Agastyaji and whose devotion I narrated to that sage, Agastyaji, this same Raghukul Shiromani Shri Ramchandraji is my favorite deity, whom the sages always serve patiently, whom patient sages, yogis, siddhajans and saints remember, meditate on in their holy conscience, and which Vedas and Puranas glorify by saying, there is no end. The same Brahma Shri Ramchandraji, the rich, omnipresent, formless form of his Maya, is the master of 14 bhuvans. The same Raghukulmani Shri Ramchandraji has incarnated in spite of being free to benefit his devotees. Although Shivji said this many times, but that advice did not sit in the heart of Satiji. Then Shri Mahadevji smilingly said, knowing in mind that God's illusion has such power, Sati Brahm, if you have more doubts in your mind, then why don't you go and take the test? Till then I will sit in the shade of this banyan tree, until you come to me. Just as this big doubt of yours is removed, do the same solution with knowledge. Then after getting the permission of Shivji, when Satiji left from there, she started thinking in her mind that, oh brother, what to do? On the other hand, Shankarji started making such a guess in his mind that Daksha Sati would not be well. Because when their confusion is not removed even by my saying, then the Creator has turned upside down, then how will it be good for them? If it will be the same which Ramji has created, then who will increase the branch by arguing a lot in it? By saying this, Shankarji again started chanting the name of Lord Hari. On the other hand, Shri Satiji reached the place where Lord Shri Ramchandraji was the abode of happiness. Then as soon as Shri Laxmanji saw that artificial dress of Shri Satiji, his heart was amazed with extreme confusion. But he could not say anything, being very serious, because he knew very well the effect of Matidhya Prabhu Shri Ramchandraji. But the Lord of the gods, Shri Ramchandraji, came to know about the deceit of Sati, which had already arisen in his heart, and because of which Shri Mahadevji had sent him to take the test, because he is omniscient and knows everyone's mind. But Satiji hid there to see how the nature of a woman was affected. Then Shri Ramchandraji smilingly spoke in a sweet voice after describing his power of Maya in his heart. Lord Shri Ramchandraji bowed down to him with folded hands and told his name along with his father Maharaj Dasharatha. Then said, "Where is Shri Mahadevji? For what purpose are you wandering alone in your mind?" After listening to such a big but mysterious word of Shri Ramji, Srimati was extremely ashamed, that is, she was afraid of him. Then she returned to Shri Mahadevji worrying in her mind. The worry was that she went to Shri Ramchandra out of her ignorance, disobeying Shankarji's advice. So, what will I answer here now? In this way, a lot of anger was created in his heart. Then, knowing that Sati had received sorrow, Shri Ramji showed a little of his influence by this. That effect was that while going on the way, Satiji saw this praise that Shri Ramchandraji, Janaki and Dhata Laxman were going ahead along with Gram. Then who turned around and looked back? The same Lord Ramji with beautiful piercings was seen in beautiful attire along with Sita and Lakshmana. In this way, wherever Satiji saw, the same Lord is sitting there, and the sages who have been experimented on are serving him. He saw that there are many Brahma, Vishnu and Mahesh sitting there, each one with unlimited feelings, and all of them worshipping the feet of Lord Shri Ramji and serving him. Then he saw that along with innumerable Saraswati, Lakshmi, Sati was also seen in a unique form. In this way, in whatever guise the Azadi deities, Brahma, Vishnu, Mahesh, were, their powers were also according to their bodies. Thus Shri Ramchandraji appeared there. All the deities along with the Shaktis were also present there. Sati saw all the types of living beings that were there in the world. Devgans wearing different types of clothes are worshipping Lord Shri Ramchandraji, but the other form of Shri Ramchandraji could not be seen. That means that form was only one. In this way Shri Ramchandraji along with Sitaji was seen in large numbers, but everyone's dress was seen to be the same. Then the same Ram is the same Laxman and the same Sitaji. Satiji got very scared seeing this. Her heart started trembling, she could not remember the body and she closed her eyes and sat on the road. Then when Dakshkumari Satiji opened her eyes, nothing could be seen in that place. Then bowing her head again and again at the feet of Lord Shri Ramchandraji, she went to the place where Devadidev Shankarji was sitting. When Satiji reached near Shri Mahadevji, then Mahadevji smilingly asked Kushal and said, "Tell the truth, how to test?" Then understanding the effect of Shri Ramchandraji, Satiji said, hiding from Shri Shivji out of fear, "O Gusai, I didn't test anything and returned after bowing down like you. That what you said can never be false. My mind has got such faith." Then Shri Mahadevji meditated and saw the character of Sati. Everyone knows. Understanding the illusion of Ramji, Shivji again bowed down to the one who diverted the intellect of Sati and told her a lie. Shivji started thinking that God's will is strong. Sati pretended to be Sita, due to which Mahadev felt very sorry. So he thought that if I make love with Sati, the path of devotion will be destroyed and injustice will happen. There is a lot of love that cannot be left, and if I love, then it will be a big sin. Because of this, Shri Mahadevji did not say anything in appearance, but a lot of anger arose in his mind. Then Mahadevji remembered Shri Ramji by bowing his head at the lotus feet of the Lord. Then it came to mind that now this body should not meet me and Sati. I made a true resolution in my mind. Thinking like this, Shri Shivji, with a patient intellect, went home remembering Ramji. Then as soon as we started walking, there was a pleasant voice in the sky that, "O Mahadevji, hail to you. You have strengthened devotion very well. Who else can make such a vow without you? You are a capable devotee of Lord Shri Ram." Sati got very worried after hearing this. Then she got narrowed and started asking Shri Shivji, "Oh, Lord, Dundayal, the abode of truth, which vow have you made?" Although Satiji asked in many ways, Tripurari Lord Shankar did not say anything. Then Satiji guessed in her heart that this omniscient has known everything. "I cheated Mahadevji, I am a woman's caste root and fool. Look, the way of love is so perfect that even water mixed with milk has the same effect as milk, but it gets separated from the sourness of hypocrisy, that is, it gets spoiled." In this way, thinking about her act in her mind, Satiji had a great thought. Shri Mahadevaj is an ocean of grace. That's why he didn't say my crime in public, this Satija started thinking. Then seeing the attitude of Shri Mahadevji, Satiji came to know that Swami had abandoned her and she became distraught because of this. I could not say anything considering it as my sin. My heart started heating up like the coming of a potter. Then knowing that Sati was worried, Shri Mahadevji started narrating many soothing historical stories. Similarly, Vishwanath Shankarji reached Kailash while narrating many histories on the way. Then, remembering his vow, Shri Mahadevji sat under a banyan tree by sitting in a lotus posture. Then as soon as you handle her form in this way, you will easily feel an unbroken immense tomb. Then with a lot of worry in your mind, Satiji will start living in Kailasa. No one could know anything about this difference, and they each and every day started passing like an era. In this way, more and more new thinking started in Satiji's mind that when will I cross this ocean of sorrow? What I insulted Shri Ramchandraji, and then knowing the husband's words as false. Now the Creator has given me the same fruit and I have done whatever was right. O Creator, then you should not do such a thing that you turn me away from Shankarji and wake me up. The guilt of his heart does not go anywhere. Clever Satiji remembered Shri Ramchandraji in her mind and said, O Lord, if you are called Deendayalu and remover of sorrows, as the Vedas have also praised you, I pray to you that this body of mine may leave soon. If I have true affection for the feet of Lord Shiva, and this is my true vow with my mind, words and body. So, O God, after listening to my request, do the same remedy so that I die without hard work and this difficult calamity can be spared. On the other side, when 87,000 years had passed, then the imperishable Shri Mahadev left his tomb. Shri Shivji started chanting the name of Ram. Then Satiji came to know that Jagatpati Samadhi, she fell at the feet of Shivji. Then Shivji gave her a seat in front of him. Then Shivji again started telling the beautiful story of Shri Ramchandraji. At the same time Satiji's father King Daksha got the post of Prajapati. Because when Lord Brahma considered him worthy in all respects, he made him the hero of all Prajapatis. When Daksh got great authority, then his mind was very proud. Who is there in the world who has not become proud after getting dominance? Then Daksha called all the sages and started performing a big yagya, and whoever could participate in the yagya, all those deities were also invited with respect. Kinnaras, Nagas, Siddhas, Gandharvas and all the gods along with their wives went to Daksha's house. Except Brahma, Vishnu and Mahadevji, all the gods went decorated in their respective planes. Say Hail Shri Ramchandra Bhagwan. Say Mr. Glory to your mother and father, God. Jaya Bhole Shri Umapati Har Har Mahadev.